All right, friends, it's a new patch of Dragon Ball FighterZ, and so it's time to go through the entire cast of characters and break down what has changed about each and every one of them. So, we're going to be doing things pretty seamlessly right here. I have my PlayStation 4 hooked up, which we are on Land of the Kais. So when we are at Land of the Kais, we are on the old version of the game. When we are switching over to the new version of the game, we're going to be going to my PC, which is updated, and is going to be on Cell Games Arena, so just keep that in mind for right now. Super Saiyan Goku has a couple of changes. Dragon Flash Fist, his quarter circle forward punch attacks, have increased attack speed on the light and medium versions. Before, it used to be 24 frames and 28 frames respectively, and the medium version was plus on block before. Now, in the new version of the game, which I have to pull up like this, and I have to grab the right control as well. Oop. It is now a 23 frame startup overhead. Wow, what a buff Bandai. That's crazy. In fairness, it is now faster than 6M, so it's a little less redundant than it was before, but, you know, it's not really the craziest thing out there. The medium version has a bigger buff. It's 26 frame startup as opposed to 28. And another change as well is that his EX version, instead of them fixing up, like, the iframes on it, it's still a little jank. It is invulnerable at frame 4, but you can hit him out of it, technically. It is now a 24 frame startup move, which is slower than the light version is, so something a little bit different with him. More importantly, his kicks attacks, the ground version has been sped up, so in the new version, it is 8 frame startup. On the old version of the game, we have right here, it was 10 frame startup, so it's 2 frames faster, has increased movement value, right? So we're able to go not too far away from him. But, you know, whereas if we do the PC version of the game, you can see it's quite farther now, right? So there's a little bit of belligerent tool for neutral. It is negative on block, but if you do the air version, it's actually, you could be plus. So this one is like a clash situation. Kind of seems a little bit redundant here, but you could potentially get some better combos because they've adjusted the blowback as well. So there's some new combo routes that Super Saiyan Goku could possibly mess around with. They've adjusted a couple other things as well. His Super Kamehameha has adjusted blowback on the horizontal hit, and the untechable time on the midair horizontal version has more hit stun to it, right? So if I were to take Gohan up here real quick, this is the new version. Actually, I'm curious. So it takes Gohan like a little bit of time before he starts falling there, right? Compare that to the old version of the game. You can see that Gohan goes up, whereas the other version, he kind of falls down a little bit. This is some of the hit stop changes that they've done to sort of help enable you comboing into the level 3s once you are level up. Speaking of level 3s, they have made his Super Saiyan version of his Meteor Smash faster. In the old patch, it was 18 frames startup. And in the new version, it is a 15 frame startup now, just like his Super Saiyan 3 version. So maybe making it a little easier to link into combos or something like that. The Okizeme seems exactly the same. You might just be able to combo into it, right? Like, it was probably just one of those changes to help enable the level 1's comboing on limit break function. So that's pretty much it for Super Saiyan Goku. He's got maybe a couple new things. You might have like a more belligerent sort of approach you from the screen tool, but really he's going to be the same character. I think he was strong in the previous patch. He's just gotten stronger now, but there's still some things that he is missing overall. And even then, some of the buffs, they're a little, I think, too minor for him to really start threatening some really crazy stuff out there. But he's got plenty of plus frames for days, and that's honestly probably enough for this character to threaten you with the left rights and things like that. I'm actually curious if there's going to be mixes with his Tatsus now as well. Just to, get those confirms and stuff going. So we'll see what tech comes up for Super Saiyan Goku. Pretty neat.